Hello, hello, welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
All right, everybody, welcome to today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Today, I have a very special guest, Miss Ms. Virginia Plus America. Misty Frost is in the house. Hey, Misty.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm so glad to have you on today. We're going to have a great time. I already put a shout out to you guys to let you know we were having just a few technical issues, but guess what? We are here. We're going to cram pack our information in, and it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Even I was watching the Democratic National Convention, and guess what? They were having technical difficulties.
Yeah, this virtual world, everything is, you have to rely on technology for everything.
Yes, yes, but it's all
Yes.
good. Keep that beautiful pageant smile over there, and we have a great experience. If any glitches happen, go out and come right back in. We're going to have a great show. So let me introduce my guests and make sure that you guys share this broadcast. Misty, this is an opportunity for you as well to go ahead and share it from your other device with to your friends, right from my Facebook page if you like as well. And
Okay.
Misty has an extensive background in sales, nonprofit work. She also has an extensive background with education and business support services. But her newfound love is that of being a part of the pageant world and educating women around the country about how they can get involved in being a plus size pageant contestant. So, welcome, Misty Frost.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This is so
I'm
exciting.
super excited. Okay, so I mean, I grew up in pageants and stuff. My mom, even though we grew up in the projects, and my mom would literally go out and help fundraise so that I can get these beautiful gowns and things made. So she sacrificed so much, but it took a lot of work and effort, a lot
Yeah.
of work, and lots of sacrificing for her, taking me back and forth, taking me and doing all of this stuff. And I was actually Miss Newport News, Virginia one time, and then I ended
Oh,
up
wow.
yeah, so I was Newport News, Virginia, and then Miss Black Newport News, Virginia. And then I went on to become a part of the Miss Virginia pageant, which when I went in there, my hair was short like this and all these big Dolly Parton hairdos. I was like, uh-oh, where am I? I don't fit in here. But guess what? My mom said, you fit in here just as much as everybody else. So
Yeah.
take us on your journey, Misty. Take us on your journey as to how this came about for you.
Well, pretty much, I've always loved pageants growing up, but I was always in the mindset of, well, if I lose weight, I could, compete, or I just never visualized anyone that looked like me being in a pageant. But I actually had a good girlfriend. America pageant and I hadn't. They actually have a state pageant in Maryland. It's actually in about every state but Virginia. But that was kind of like my main motivation of getting it here, because I'm like, well, wait a minute, how is Arkansas and Alabama on to something and Virginia isn't? Like, something is wrong with that. But yes,
Right,
but
right.
it's everywhere except for here. So, but now it's here as well.
Okay, well that's good, good. So have you said always growing up you wanted to be in a pageant,
Yeah,
but
I had always, I mean, to the point of practicing questions.
oh,
Like if I was asked this, what would be my response? I still remember when Kenya Moore won Miss USA pageant. I remember watching that as a little girl. So I definitely watched Miss America, Miss USA, Miss Teen USA every year. So that was something that I always did. So it's kind of like I was practicing before I even started doing this. But the way I got my crown, I was able to. I was called what they call a state delegate. So basically, I was interviewed with the director and that type of thing, and then that's how I was able to get my crown. I did compete in 2015.
okay. I was looking to see if
Yeah.
it was glitching on my phone because I can I was seeing some technical stuff, but I don't have anybody that's able to tell me if it is or not. So anybody that's on, that's watching, let me know if it's glitching or anything. Because right now it's not. You have that beautiful smile, but I don't want to miss the content that you're sharing because it's so good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about everything that brought you to where you are as being the Ms. And it's the difference between the Miss and the Ms. What's the difference? Tell us about that.
Yes. Well, actually, it's three different delegates. You have your MISS, which is your younger, like from 18 on up to like 29. Then you have your Ms, which was what I won, which is like pretty much 30 and up. And then you have your Mrs, which is 18 and up, and as long as they're married. And of course, everybody is a size 14 and up. So it's anything less than that, you don't qualify.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. And
Yeah.
so you were Ms. Virginia
Yes.
plus America.
Yes. 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 And the year that I had, we had three delegates that year. We had a MISS. Annette Evans was her name. She actually made it all the way to first runner up in her category. And then we
Okay.
had a Mrs. Yeah. So we had pretty much everyone across the board when I competed. So that's ideally what I want going into the 2021 Miss USA, Miss Plus USA pageant as well.
That's excellent. You know what?
So
I
it's
think
enough crowns for everybody.
good, good. Well, you know what? There's a delay happening and I can see it. So go back out and come back in because I don't want people to miss this information. So
Okay.
wait, before you go out, Allison, can you tell me, can you see everything clearly on this interview? Because on it looks like it's like a slight delay and glitching. Can someone tell me that's in the studio audience? Hey, sometimes I need my studio audience to help me in that
Yeah.
regard too, because I don't want the interview to not be clear. Allison, if you could type that for me or somebody that's watching and let me know if you can hear and see Misty clearly. It's a delay. It's a delay. Okay. Okay, Misty, do me a quick favor. Go out and pop back in. I'll keep talking, just some random stuff.
So when
I'll
you
say
say
some-
when you say go out, meaning what? Go all the way
okay,
out the program?
I'm gonna remove you from the studio for a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna remove you from the studio and then just come right back in, and we're gonna do this. You do the same thing because it's glitching too much.
Okay.
But it's only
Okay.
based. It's on each person's internet is based on that person's internet, so I can't control that piece on my end, unfortunately. Okay, let
Okay.
me kick. Here you go. Here you go. All right, y'all. So today's guest, which I mean, is some great information that she's sharing, and I want to make sure that you guys get a chance to hear it. She's Ms. Virginia Plus America 2015. What I'm going to do is take you to her website while we wait for her to come back in because it's a great program and she's very interested in making sure that plus size women know that there is a pageant available for you. So she'll be back in very shortly and we'll get this all fixed. And I'll wait for her to come back on to walk us through the website. But let me tell you a couple of other things that would be good for you to know as well. I have a Patreon membership program. And if you don't know about that, that's something that is $12 a month. You can actually get some exclusive behind the scenes content I mean, they be giving some good stuff too. So y'all want to join the Patreon membership, okay? So make sure you become a Patreon member by going to patreon.com/ the Kim Jacobs Show, and you will be able to become a Patreon member today. Let me see. Misty is back in the studio, and let me pull her in. Misty.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
This is perfect.
Yes.
Okay, I almost want to reintroduce you again, but here we have Ms. Virginia Plus America 2015. Misty, tell them what you're trying to accomplish so that we can make sure that people walk away with that information today.
Well, pretty much, my goal is to make this, an annual big thing that everyone is looking forward to in the state of Virginia. We've all been cooped up, we're bored. It's time to get cute. It's get creative when it comes to masks. Everything is going to be virtual, so pretty much the same categories that you have in the regular pageant, we're going to be doing, but it's going to be virtual. So have your evening gown, instead of being in front of an audience, do your strut from your house in front of your camera. We have the elegant pant wear category. We're doing a cover girl competition, talent, the whole shebang, but everything is just going to be virtual. So it's going to be all leading up to, pretty much I'm trying to get it narrowed down to maybe five finalists. And then at that point, then we'll see if we can kind of do a live crowning with just, five people. Of course, that's below what we need as far as, the social distancing. So if I can get it down to at least five, then I'll have kind of like a live crowning ceremony, and then everyone will be a part of it. Being able to vote, you being able to, make your comments, the whole shebang. Because basically, whoever wins the Miss, Ms., and Mrs. crown is going down to compete for the Miss Plus America. So my goal is to be able to have it all. I want to bring the crown home. That's ultimately my goal.
Now, this is only, let me, because I want to make sure I get an understanding too. Is this pageant for anyone around the country, or is this just in your state, which is in Virginia? Or where is this?
It's literally for everyone. They have a Miss Plus New York pageant. They have Miss Plus Maryland, Miss Plus Texas, Miss Plus Nevada, Miss Plus California, Miss Plus Alabama, Arkansas. I competed against all of those girls. I mean, we had the opening number. We had, when you announced yourself from the rolling hills of Virginia to the da 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 da. I am Miss so and so and so. It's a complete pageant. Like, it's nothing, it is like Miss America. It's everything that I experienced looking at as a little girl. But, I actually did all of that when I competed. So, that's what you can expect. Like, what you see on TV as far as a pageant experience, that's what you get with the Miss Plus America pageant.
I'm
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
excited. Okay, so I want to take people to your website, and if you can kind of walk them through what's happening. Okay,
Okay.
this is exciting, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying hearing from Misty Frost. Let's see. All right, let's go right here. All right. There we have it, the Miss Virginia Plus America pageant. It's beautiful here. Bring home the crown. Look at this. And it's for
Yes.
all nationalities.
All nationalities, yes, all sizes of 14 and up. But the beautiful thing is, like, a lot of the queens, like, once they won the crown, they even lost weight. So you'll go there and you'll see like a lot of slim girls, like, well, where do you come from? But they already won their crown, so they're like, okay, well, it's time to get skinny now. So it's like, it
That's so
literally, because this is not for the faint of heart. So it's not a thing where you're going and you're just eating jelly donuts all day. Like, you have to be fit. You have to stand there, be poised, know how to walk, know how to conduct yourself. Everyone has a platform that they run on. So it's not, this is not for the ditzy girl. This is for someone that actually has an agenda, has a platform, and stands for something. And that's what Miss Plus America is looking for.
So is
And
this
that
promo
actually is a
video something I can play?
yes, that's a clip from when I competed. So you kind of get an idea of the opening number, and everything to kind of get you excited for. And when they apply for the pageant, it doesn't come directly to me. It goes directly to the director of the national pageant, which her name is Marcella Meyer, and she's the one that basically decides, looking at your application, if you're able to then move forward for the actual state competition. So she's the one that has the final say so as far as who's able to, apply, because again, it's a certain thing that they're looking for. So even when you apply, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to, get to the next level. So the key is to, bring your A game, and, just be prepared to present your best leg forward.
I love it. How long is this video? Let's see.
This video, I want to say, I know it's less than 5 minutes.
Okay, we'll just play a short clip of it and then I'll stop it and people can watch it later. But I want to make sure
Okay.
that people at least get a flavor of it and then we'll come back to the
Yes.
interview. Is that okay?
Okay, definitely.
Okay. Wow. Tell us which one is you when it's time.
That's me. Look, that's me back there with the big hair. It's right, like I'm right there. You can
Wait,
can
go
you see
ahead.
me?
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Yes, that's me.
And big hair is important for pageant.
Yes, big
I was
hair,
trying
big
to twist my little
jewelry.
hair up today. I was like,
Yes, big hair, big jewelry. Everything is gaudy. Like so, just be extra and extravagant. Like the bigger, the better.
is there a part in here that you're doing something?
Well, pretty much when it goes past, this is the opening number, and then it goes into the introductions, and you'll be able to see us do the introductions, but I kind of show where pretty much all of the girls are coming from. You got people from Nevada, New York, and then I do the last three as the girls from Virginia.
Well, I wanted to hear you. Where are you? Where
Yeah,
is some
I'm about to come up.
right here?
Yeah, keep going. Let me see. Play.
From the concrete jungle where trees are made of, there's
That's
nothing I can't do.
from New
I
York.
am Miss Donna Perry.
You're coming out?
This is New York plus America.
Keep scroll by a little bit faster. Okay, and that's all of the Virginia girls are about to come up now.
Check out the Virginia Queen. That's you.
Hello.
And this was Annette Evans. Like I said, she won first runner up.
Miss Virginia plus America. From the rolling hills of Blue Ridge Mountains all the way to the glistening ocean of Virginia Beach, I am Stacey Moore, your Mrs. Virginia plus America. Representing the 757 from the city of Newport News, I am Misty Frost, Miss Virginia plus America.
All right. OMG, I'm so excited. I feel like I'm sitting in the
Yes.
audience.
I know it brings like every time I see it, I'm like,
I'm so excited. Okay, so this is a pageant that anyone that's plus size or anyone that's even younger too, but this is for all plus size Miss, Ms.
yes,
and Mrs. young ladies. So why do you think this is so important, Misty? Because I know I'm being a plus size woman myself. I'm super excited to hear that there is
yeah,
a pageant for us. But why is
yeah,
it so
yeah.
important from your perspective?
Just for that, because I know, I was look the plump little girl, the plump teenager, the plump, woman. So there was never anyone that looked like me that I can actually look at and see as a role model. So because like I said, I was practicing for pageants even before I was in one, but I never could visualize me actually being in one. So that's why this is important because at the end of the day, beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. And no matter what, every woman deserves to feel beautiful, no matter, what size, what they're going through, whatever, because at the end of the day, the only way to be your healthiest self, your best self, is to love yourself. So this is just about, celebrating your beauty, celebrating where you are in life, even if you're not where you want to be as far as physically. Hey, this is what it is now. I'm going to look good. I'm going to work it. And, it's just constantly trying to improve and better yourself and be the best you wherever you're at.
Well, the thing is, it seems like any young girl that will be watching this, if their moms share it with them, or even any young adult, because I have millennials and then I have women that are in their 50s and 60s that are plus size, and they're like, okay, what's out here for me? The way that you're
Yeah,
talking, Misty, is this is like a confidence builder, because you're saying accept who you are. Not that you're not
hmm,
wanting to be a better version of yourself,
exactly.
but just accept who God has you at this phase that you are in, and not waiting for what's to come per se, but accepting and embracing where you
Exactly.
are today. Is that what you're kind of saying?
Yeah, yeah, because you can't wait for tomorrow to love yourself. It's time, you gotta love where you are today. Love yourself today.
Girl, this right here would take my confidence over the roof probably. God know who to put in stuff like he knew to put you in this kind of pageant, because I'll be like, oh what? You'd be like,
Yeah, oh,
hello,
trust
I
me,
am
it definitely it
really
brings the diva out. And it's like a diva, I call it a diva obstacle course. So, like I wasn't ready. Like it was a week of everything under the sun being thrown at you because you're always on. And that's the pageant world. Like you don't know who's looking at you, who's, observing. So you kind of always have to be your best self, no matter what. So it's kind of like no room for error. Like you can't, be like you gotta always have to be, on when you're in that kind of zone.
That's good. That's a good point, because it's funny, even like preparing for the show today, I was trying to figure out, okay, how can I glam up a little bit more, right? And then I was like, well, my niece, she does these eyelashes. So I was trying to put on
The
one of these
eyelash, I'm
eyelashes,
loving the eyelashes. I
and this
didn't. I
one
was
right here
like,
is longer than what I normally would wear. I was like, what in the world do I have on my eyeball?
like me and eyelashes. The main time I'm in a rush, that's when the eyelash is not going to cooperate with me and let me be
Oh
great.
my
So I
gosh.
just didn't even. I didn't even try today. I was like, okay,
You
we're
look
gonna go for a
beautiful
more
over there.
natural
Beautiful.
glow.
You
Thank
got
you.
a great natural glow. Actually, I have a makeup person coming on next week that's gonna do a makeover, so everybody get to see me in raw form, and I'm gonna be doing all the stuff while she walks me through the process. So it should be pretty fun.
Okay.
But now, with the different categories, what can women expect? Because nobody wants to apply to be a part of this, and they don't know from A to Z, what am I getting myself into? So walk
Yeah.
us from
Well, pretty
start
much.
to finish.
Yeah. Well, like I said, pretty much the main two events are the gown. So definitely, be gown shopping. I'm going to be sending out a lot of links. If anyone follows me via Facebook, I'm going to be sending a lot of links. Dress, look, give me a reason to shop. Give a lot of dress links and stuff like that. Also, the other category is the elegant pant wear. So basically, like your pantsuits, anything with the big, like gaudy stuff around it, being creative.
What category is that again? Oh, you
Oh,
froze. Wait, you froze. So
okay,
you
I'm
said
sorry.
the gown category, and you're going to send out links for places to shop. And where
Exactly.
where can they follow you on social media, Misty?
They can follow me on. I'm under Misty Frost, as I always say, the only brown one. And they also can follow me. I'm going to be beefing up, of course, more of my Twitter and LinkedIn. I have a YouTube page. So just pretty much MistyFrost, Misty Frost. I looked that up once. It's seven Misty Frostes in the world, and I know for a fact I'm pretty much the only brown one.
The
So
brown. Okay, so the brown skin, beautiful,
yes.
beautiful glowing skin, Misty Frost is where you follow her on social media. She's
Yes,
going to be putting out different links of places to shop, so that you don't have to. All of the mystery work will be out of it, because she's
exactly.
going to provide links on her YouTube channel, Misty Frost, or on her social media pages. So if you do go and sign
And
up to
also
get
on
her,
the pageant page that you just showed, I'm going to be sending links on that as well. So I'm just trying to make it as foolproof and easy as possible because we don't have a lot of time. So, anything that you have to order, going to be giving suggestions with that. Of course, order up a size, maybe sometimes two, because it's better to have something bigger and then you can get it tailored in as
Good.
opposed to you getting your dress and it doesn't zip up. So
Yeah,
you don't
that's the worst.
you don't want that to happen. Also, even suggestions as far as shoes. Like, trust me, I'm a heel girl.
It froze, Misty, but while it's coming back on, what happens, just so you guys know, sometimes when
Okay.
everybody's internet is different, so we gotta
Yeah.
work within those. Say it one more time about you being a heel girl.
I said I'm a heel girl, but I always give suggestions of kind of wearing very practical, comfortable shoes. You might want to go for that chunkier heel when you're standing there because again, you basically have to be on, so it's no room for that baby toe to start.
Yeah, that baby toe got to get. Misty, I have taken my baby toe a few times on some shoes, and I will release it out of one of the little open slits. And I'm like, when I finished it, there are times, Misty, that I have officially taken a pair of shoes off at church or something, and they're brand new, but I've already worn them that day. So I will say, here, who wants these brand new 6-inch heels? They
Yeah,
could be
yeah,
finer than fine. If those things hurt and bite that baby toe, I am
yeah,
taking those shoes off and giving them away that day.
yeah.
And
The
and
baby toe is
it doesn't hurt
kryptonite.
else, but mine is like, ooh, ooh. And I'm trying to praise the Lord. I'm like,
And
mm.
literally they had like numbing, they were putting like numbing gel and stuff on their feet. Like the people, like when you get to the nationals, you'll meet like those veteran pageant girls that kind of know every trick under the sun. And it's like, wow, you got numbing stuff for your toes. Okay, well let me get some of that.
That's funny. It's what are some of the other tricks of the trade? Let me say this website first too.
Okay.
Make sure you go to mistyfrost.net/Miss VA plus America. And again, it's across the nation. So that this information goes directly to the state director in Virginia, but then you also in your own respective areas can apply to be a part of the Miss, whether it's Miss New York plus America, Miss California plus America. It's a nationwide pageant.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
So
you're everywhere.
tell us if you let me see a couple of people commenting outside of the frozen. Thank you guys for telling us that when it's freezing. We appreciate your participation. Yes, love yourself and celebrate yourself, Vondra said. We have to stop putting people in boxes. Beauty is in the heart you present to the world. Beautiful, bold, and confident. I applaud you and the contestants. And they're
Oh,
like,
thank
there
you.
she is. There she is. Miss Plus America. Okay. No, I do not even need to attempt to start holding a key because I cannot. All right. So tell us a couple of things. Guys, if y'all have questions, go ahead and type them in. And Ms. Misty Frost can answer them for you before we get off today's episode. I'm sorry it's glitching some, but maybe I can have you come back again and
Look, anytime, like, this has been awesome. And look, you give me enough time, I'm gonna be calling Verizon, like, upgrade my internet now.
get my internet straight. I'm on the Kim Jacobs show. Do you know what that means? I was on the Kim Jacobs show today and my stuff froze. They'll be like, lady, calm down. It's not that serious. That's funny. Okay, so what are some of the things that happen behind the scenes, and they give you tips and tricks of the trade? I know
Well, of
some because
course,
I've been in that.
Spanx are your friend. Like definitely start researching your control tops, and look, good old Lacra is definitely your friend because even though we're plus, we want to be contoured. Um, you don't want
I'm
anything.
typing what you're saying. So if you see me looking somewhere, that's what's
Yes,
happening. I don't have any help
you
today
don't
in the
want
back office.
anything rippling out, So it's kind of like presenting your best foot as far as the plus, arena, like, snatch everything in and
Spanx are your friend. So you know how you have different contestants that are your friend. You're like, where are my Spanx? That's my best friend for this
yes.
event. Okay. What
And
else?
it's a just a sisterhood. Like I find, when I went there, of course you had your veteran girls that were kind of like a little standoffish because it's a competition. So definitely go into the mind of it's a competition. Research. I'm also going to be having access to pageant coaches. To even though it's virtual, makeup artists if you need someone to come and actually do your makeup and stuff, hair, and we'll even have access to video production people if you want to actually have kind of like that best footage of you doing your thing, because at the end of the day, is because it's virtual, anyone that's voting, your judges and so forth, all they have is what they're able to see. So you definitely want to put your best foot forward as far as what you're presenting, because that's all you have. And at the same time, you want to be practicing. And it's good definitely to work with the coaches, because you can tell yourself, oh, I have a fierce walk, and then a coach will look like you might want to work on a couple of things. So you definitely seek professional help, and don't be afraid to do that. Like I definitely, when I did it, I was kind of, I needed I'm like, give me all the help I can get, help me. And I was able to have a better experience because I actually used the tools that I was given.
That's good. That's really good. Some great advice, because you can think that Crystal Barnes said, I love this. I love this. And you know what? You're right. You could think that you got it going on so much. And then when you get in there with all of those people that have it going on, it does
Hmm.
make you feel like a little fish in a big pond. I can speak from
Yeah.
personal experience. And you're like, sometimes you get in that freeze mode. I know I've put Vaseline on my tip, on my teeth,
Yeah,
that,
that's a trick. Yeah.
so that my lips don't get dry. Because no matter how much you think you got it going on, when
Hmm.
you sitting in front of all them judges and all of those people, it's like lips dry. And you're like,
Yeah.
it's like, why is your lips stuck?
And a trick with lipstick concealer. If you put the concealer on your lips before you actually apply the lipstick, it keeps it from, because again, you're talking, you're drinking water. You want to always, make sure that your face is on point, because that's what they're looking at.
Okay, on your lips before applying your lipstick. I'm just putting some of the tips and I'm typing
Yes.
them, guys.
And
That
of course, your makeup primers. You can find little makeup primers at Target, Walmart, even at their like the beauty supply stores. They have like makeup primers. It's usually like a spray, a gel, or whatever, just to kind of keep your face intact. When you start sweating and
oh yeah, oh yeah.
having anxiety attacks and stuff, you can.
Especially if you're in the mids or the misses and you pre-hormonal or you in menopause, girl, you be like,
Yeah.
I know I don't feel all that sweat dripping down my back. You walk back out of the pageant like this, and they're like, no,
Yeah.
turn around and walk so we can see that long sweaty.
Yes, yes. And like I know for me, anything that could have happened wrong did, and I was just like, but I made it through. That at the end of the day, that was what my goal was, to make it through and say I actually did it. I accomplished it, so I was good.
And what was that? Did people celebrate you winning that year? Were people happy for you, or
Definitely, like I got to be in a parade. I was in the Southeast Community Day parade, which was excellent because I'm born and raised downtown Newport News. So to actually ride through my community with my crown on my head and just wave at everyone, that was one of the best experiences for me. Um, Also, you're doing a lot of public service, so I did a lot of volunteering at schools and kind of reading stories, and a little girl's face when they see that crown is just I mean, it's breathtaking because they literally instantly look at you like you're just a princess. So
Oh.
just seeing their face when they look at that is just is definitely worth everything.
Now, Misty, do you still live in Newport News?
I still live in Newport News, yes. So that's pretty much where, and then when you said Newport News, I'm like, yay. But yes, still
757. Okay, guys, I have somebody right from
yes,
my hometown, Newport News, Virginia, 757.
757. Yes.
Okay, seriously. So,
Yes.
Misty, once you get your internet over there situated,
We're
or
gonna be
in the
talking about
community or
yes.
something, or somewhere in the community in Newport News, I would love, seriously, I would love, and Shannon, you may be hearing this as well. I would love to be able to have
Hi,
some young girls and young boys that have interest in journalism or
Shannon.
in doing some things like what I'm doing here on the Kim Jacobs show. Anybody that I can inspire, even if it's virtually, since I'm not there right now, I
Yeah.
want to inspire them. So if you can get some boys and girls club or some of the, I know we got the specific recreation centers
Yeah,
and
Doris Miller Community Center. Yeah, like Boys and
so
Girls Club. Yeah.
if there's any community centers and y'all want to ever do an episode where I interview some people, encourage them, give them a chance to get on here and display their talents or their gifts, and they want to do a reading or want to sing a song or want to do a dance, you let me know. And
Okay.
that's an episode here on the Kim Jacobs show, because I love being
Yes.
able to I see glitching. But anyway, I love being able to feature and highlight the talents of young people. So
Yeah.
please, let's make sure we do something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, definitely, definitely, and it's a lot of talent in this area. They have the Down and Growth Center that does a lot of community events, community theater productions, and everything, and it's wonderful.
Shannon said, "Hey, 757 ladies."
Hi, Shannon.
Shannon is doing a great job of bringing some people from my hometown. That's important to me too, to be able to share here on the Kim Jacobs show. So thank you, Shannon, for what you're doing backstage. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Yeah, some other stuff is happening. I don't know. Okay. NYX has a great matte spray to keep your makeup from running.
Okay.
Good. I just got recognized and the price jump. I just got recognized and the price jump from 450 to 850. Rimmel makes a really great primer too, and it's under $5 at Walmart. Way to
Okay.
go, Allison. Allison is one of my Patreon members. So
Okay.
just so you know what a Patreon member is, everyone that's watching, I have a membership program and it's for backstage after party content where people that are guests on the show, they go backstage and share stuff that they did not share on the show. It's some good after party content. And you get to
I'm
unlock
going to
it as
have to
a
check
Patreon
that
member.
out.
So you gotta get ready because you gotta share
Yes.
some juicy stuff. So you can become a Patreon member, patreon.com/, the Kim Jacobs show. And also make sure you guys take a moment to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs show if you haven't already done so. For those that have, I truly appreciate you being a part of the journey with me on YouTube. So please make sure you continue to subscribe and just cut and paste this link. Tell your friends, your coworkers. It takes just a few minutes to post it on your platforms with your followers, and more people will be able to go on this journey with us. It's some helpful information that people are sharing. Today, Misty is talking about people that are plus size and still having that confidence. I love
Yep.
it. I love it. What other advice would you give women that are struggling with to accept who they are at that phase of their lives?
Well, pretty much always start off with the basics. Look, I have to edit the line, and I'll put that in your group. But I have a good girlfriend from Baltimore that always said, "Is as long as I have, I'm always sexy." So if you think about it from the barest minimum level and build up there, because at the end of the day, you're a woman, so at some point you're attractive to somebody somewhere. So if you start off from the
Why
very
don't I get it? Okay, I mean, I know you
look,
bleeping
well,
it out, so
well,
praise
yeah,
God,
I
whatever
couldn't
the
say
bleep
I
is.
couldn't say the word as she says it, but let's just say as long as I have my lady parts, I'm always sexy.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't get no more clarity. Okay,
Yeah,
this
the
is an
way she
adult
says it,
version of the show.
yeah, it's a little bit more wrong than that. But basically, when you think about it from that level, you add on, okay, I have that. I'm also smart. I'm also, pretty. I also have a good head on my shoulder. I'm also a kind person. I'm also, good hearted. I'm giving, I'm nurturing. If you add on from the base level and then keep adding up, you like, wait, what's not to love?
Well, okie dokie. So you made me break out into a sweat. Let me just go ahead and take a moment for power because that made me break into a hormonal sweat right here on the Kim Jacobs show. So that's why I say, y'all, okay, all of the views reflected by the guests that come on the Kim Jacobs show are their views. And don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't embrace many of the views from the guests, but as long as you have your baseline
Yeah.
body parts, according
Yeah.
to her and her friend, that's where you're gonna work from. Oh my G. Can I believe
Well,
about that song by Beyonce where it's I forget, it's all about pretty girls or something. And I watched a video one time and it was about, basically parents telling their kids all you have to do is worry about what you wear and just keep your smile and everything else will kind of fall into place. What are your thoughts about that?
I'm one of those people. I'm not a big as far as like clothes and that type of thing. As far as real flashy type of stuff, that's not really my thing. I'm pretty. Look, I can find a cute dress out of Family Dollar and
Me
and
too.
brag about it. Yeah, like you see what I got from Family Dollar. But yes, so just for me, it's just basically presenting your best self always, and know that who you are is uniquely you. There's no one else like you in the world.
That's right.
So that just focus on who you are and loving yourself. And I guess I'm an only child, so I've been entertaining myself like my entire life. So I'm pretty darn entertaining. If
No wonder you won over there between you knowing what your baseline is. You like y'all getting some good stuff here. So
and that's how, and literally that's how I think. Like, I mean, what? I'm funny. I'm cute. I'm gonna look when I go out. I'm gonna listen to whatever lies you say and smile. And it's a good experience.
what oh my gosh, you are the epitome over there. I'm not even exaggerating. You're the epitome of having seriously that confidence that keeps you looking full of joy and exuberance and excitement and zeal and interest and intrigue because I don't even think like that. I gotta get some wait, you got to talk off this the after party content. You got to tell Kim, look, okay, see, if you had this mindset, then you you would be thinking like, what's up? What's up?
Yeah, trust me. If I would have the confidence that I have now, like when I was younger, God knows where I would be. But I always say everything happens for a reason because at the end of the day, look, I was young and dumb, and now I still have looks, but I have a good head on my shoulders. So you're not listening to the regular Joe Blow stuff, and you can make good decisions. And that's also what confidence is about, making good decisions. Like at the end of the day, just like this one came, another one will come. You don't have to hold on. Oh, he's gonna leave me. You don't have to hold on desperately to every relationship, to every man, to every interaction that you have, because there's always new friends, there's always new relationships, there's always new jobs, new opportunities. There's always going to be new things that are going to come to you if you would actually just I'll be okay.
Okay, it froze a little bit, but if you would just actually what, you'll be
I
okay.
just basically trusting God always, and just know that no matter what, even if I let this go, something else is coming along.
Yeah, that's good. Good advice. My advice too, since I do get to share my opinion on the show, is just as these men come along, don't mean they all got to access that lower parts.
Exactly. Definitely. Look, you better keep it together.
Because you don't want all that
You better
accident
keep it together.
happening.
So
Okay.
when you want to use it with somebody worthy, you want to make sure that it's still working properly.
Working properly. Okay. Whoa, this is good stuff on this show. Okay. Somebody says smile and you will always be beautiful. That's what Shannon said. Hello, you are so real. That's what Allison said.
Look, I try. Have no
So
choice
guys,
but
make
to
sure
be.
you all know. Let me go to again Misty's website. This is important for you to know how to go about applying to be a part of the pageant. When is the pageant?
The pageant is going to be November 29th, the last Sunday of November. So pretty much you're going to have a full like 3 month span to get everything, get your wardrobe, get, everything together. As far as it being virtual, pretty much kind of like how they're doing the award shows, everything is kind of like a pre-packaged type of thing. And then, when the actual live show, you just kind of add on.
That's really good. So all of the information, just so we can make sure we're on the same page, is the pageant is November 29th, 2020. It's a virtual pageant this year. And so people, when they apply through the website that you share, which is mistyfrost.net/Miss VA Plus America,
Mhm.
you're going to be entering to be in a virtual pageant this year.
Correct.
And all of the details, if you're selected, how many contestants are selected?
Well, it's really only going to be the three delegates that win. So all of the like as many contestants that want to apply, I want a big range of competitors because at the end of the day, I want the audience to have a great time, kind of narrowing things down and feeling like they have a say so. I want the judges that I actually have to be able to have a wide range of selection in order to choose from, because again my goal is whoever wins the state crown, I want to go down and win me my national crown. This is what I
So
want.
you're
I want
the
VA
you're
to
the
bring the big crown home.
So you're the person that's overseeing the Virginia State Pageant.
Yes,
Oh,
but
that's
it's kind of like a competition with directors, like because every state has their own director as well. So at the end of the day, the director that actually has kind of like the winning team is, you get your props with that as well. So my goal is to bring back the national crown. I want Virginia to be Miss Plus America. I want, someone from here to have that national crown.
that's really good. So everyone that's watching, Misty Frost is in charge of the state of Virginia, and
Mhm.
that's where you can go to her page in particular, mistyfrost.net/Miss VA Plus America. But Misty, on that site, if they are from other states, because I have viewers from around the country, will
If
they
they're
also
from
be able
other
to access?
states, because anyone that applies go through the national link. So the only way to apply is the national link. So even if they're in other states, they can apply from going through my page because it will be going directly to the national link.
Oh, good. So that's
Mhm.
where she has the Miss Plus America
Yes.
website, right, embodied in this same website. So no matter what viewer you are and you're watching today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show, you can still go to Misty Frost's website and click the link for the national site for you to apply no matter where you are. Now, do they
Yes.
need to say that they are coming in through the Kim Jacobs Show, or it doesn't matter? Anybody can just apply and don't worry about.
Anybody can just apply. Of course, I let our national director know that I was doing this. Hopefully she's taking a look at it because she's excited as well. So pretty much everyone can just apply through that link. Now, if they're in a different state, then they'll learn kind of like what they need to do in order to kind of go through their state in order to
It froze for a second, but they would learn what they would do through their state and what?
Yes, they would be able to learn, like say for instance, someone from New York that wants to compete, they would be able to find out from going through that national link how, because the national director would direct them back to their state representative,
Okay. And
and
so
that's how, yeah,
for those that may have missed some of the beginning and with the technical difficulties that we had, I have today on with me Misty Frost, who is Ms. Virginia Plus America 2015. It's a pageant for plus size women, and it's a Miss version of it, a Ms. and a Mrs. And
yes,
so through her website, you're able to apply, and it's mistyfrost.net/Miss VA Plus America. And on her website, you're able to also be able to apply for anywhere throughout the country to be a contestant in your own state. So going to Misty Frost's website, you'll be able to access the national Miss Plus America site if you're interested in being in a plus size pageant, sizes 14 and up. And it's a sight to behold. It's a beautiful, confirming and embracing and inviting conference in my or pageant, in my opinion, especially for plus size women that are looking for something that they can participate in. So
yeah.
you've shared some really great tips. I know I kept asking you over and over, what would you say? What you say? Only because I don't want it to not be captured for the viewers today. Are there any, with COVID-19, you're saying that this is going to be a virtual conference this year?
Yes.
Is that that's statewide, nationwide?
Well, pretty. I kind of feel like everyone's eyes is on me at this point because my national director is kind of like, well, I'm going to see what you're going to do because the national pageant is going to be in March in Louisville, Kentucky. So I'm
Oh,
looking forward to like. I've never been to Kentucky. I want to go to Kentucky, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to do an actual, real physical pageant for on the national level. That's why, even though it's virtual, I'm making sure that everyone is prepared. Like I said, go through the coaching, look at the dress selections, because everything that I'm giving is going to be from that I actually get from the professional coaches and what their suggestions and things is. So anything that I post is going to be stuff that, is that winners wear. Like, so definitely pay attention to that.
well, even if we aren't in pageants, but just you're going to be doing different category suggestions anyway. So if you're a plus size woman and you're not entering the Miss Virginia, well, in this case, Miss Virginia Plus America or the Miss Plus America pageant nationwide, if you go to Misty Frost throughout social media, she's going to be sharing different attire and different links where you
Mhm.
can purchase that attire. So make sure you check out her social media sites, Misty Frost. She's the only brown one. So follow her on social media. And she's going to be posting a lot of different dresses and suits and evening wear and things. And even if I'm not a pageant contestant, I'm still going to follow you on social media so I can learn what are some nice dresses that I can get for a plus size girl like me. Okay.
Definitely. And anyone that like makes jewelry, anything like that, anything that you have that you would like me to showcase, or, by all means, I want this to be an experience where everyone can benefit from it. Makeup artists, hairstylists, jewelry makers, the whole shebang. So bring me everything that you have, and I'll definitely, showcase it and make that a part of the pageant as well.
Well, just as we're talking about showcasing, the piece that I have on today is from
It's
Ingrid
beautiful.
Morgan. So somebody tag her and let her know that I'm wearing some of her pieces today on the Kim Jacobs Show. If you ever want me to feature something that you have as well, please don't hesitate to email me, kim@thebalancedoctor.tv, and I'll give you a way to get something to me if you want me to share it on my show. But this is from Ingrid Morgan, and she's a senior citizen, but she makes these beautiful pieces, and I get the opportunity to wear them on the Kim Jacobs Show. Well, at least your freeze frames are cute because I've never had anybody freeze on a cute pose. Most of the time it's like, but yours is like this. I don't even know how you're freezing. Like I don't even know that you're frozen until I'll be like, is she frozen? So you could have been a mannequin. You could have been a mannequin model. You know that, Misty? Because
Well, look, I was good to know.
I used to do that back in the day. I forget what the name of the store was, but they had these mannequin models. I was not plus size when I was younger. I was like 6'7", 5'7", 5, whatever. I was something smaller, 7, 8. And I used to do mannequin modeling. So I would stand in the window and I would be like,
And you got it too.
and then when people would walk by, and I knew it was like a group of girls, or they would be looking like she looks real. I could hear them talking, and they'd be like, it was like one of those stores like Cato, something that was like trendy back in the day for teens or whatever. I
Yeah.
forget what store it was, but they would come and they'd be like, "Why does that mannequin look so real?" And they would be like, "Because I was behind the glass." And I don't know what made me do this, but I would be so silly. So I would be like this. Then I would start moving. I'd be like, anything, just act.
You try to get people all the
I was like, I could do this every day. Who knows? Who knows what gets you motivated? But I'm just really glad that you came on today's episode. I think it's quite an inspiration for every woman.
Yes, definitely. And look, I would love to come back anytime.
You let me know when you get that internet over there
Oh
straight,
yeah,
or if
look,
you're gonna be in a
Verizon
different
is
area,
in
and I'll bring you right back
Boston.
on. Because I want people to really have the information, and you have so many powerful points I can tell. So I don't want our whole interview to focus on internet stuff.
Yeah.
I want it to be where we can just go live and go right into it, and you share all of the tips and advice you have. Any other closing tips? Because I'm going to get ready to bring today's episode to closure. But is there anything that you say, Kim, I should have said this to the audience today?
We pretty much covered it all. Like I wasn't even expecting it to go, the flow this easy. We pretty much covered everything. Just like I said, just keep checking the website, keep checking me out on Facebook is my main go-to that I use mostly. But I'm gonna be sending up a whole lot of, like I said, dresses. I'm looking forward to shopping for you all, and just different links and things to just kind of help everyone out through the process. And I'm going to be also reaching out to all of, like I said, my makeup artists, my video people, my photographers. So again, I just want this to be a great experience for everyone in Virginia. And this is going to be an annual thing. So, it's virtual this year, but I expect it to be an extravagant, major, thing that everyone looks forward to yearly moving forward.
Well, there you have it from today's guest, which is Misty Frost. Oh, hey, my Patreon thing is up there again. Hey, make sure you go and sign up, patreon.com/ The Kim Jacobs Show. And I love this comment. There she is. There she is. There she is, Ms. Virginia Plus America 2015. And that's Misty Frost, who's beautiful, bold, and confident. And yes, you can tell why she won, because she does love herself and she celebrates herself and she celebrates others as well. And that's why she's so excited to be able to officially offer this pageant opportunity to you all in the state of Virginia, since that's the designated area that she's in
Yeah.
charge of. But again, she's also spreading the love and saying, if you're anywhere else nationwide, go to her website. She'll make sure she has a link there, which is already there, for the
Mhm.
national competition. So you don't have to do any guesswork. Go to
Exactly.
mistyfrost.net/Miss VA Plus America. And I'm saying that because I have an audio podcast as well. So people
Okay.
won't see this, but they'll hear it. And so make sure you do that. Make sure you keep a pair of Spanx close by, because if you don't have
Yes.
Spanx, you're not going to win the competition. Okay. Even if it's not Spanx the brand, you got to make sure you have something to tighten that stuff up. I
Yes,
don't care what size you are. It
don't
doesn't,
do rolls.
no dimples and nothing
Smooth out
showing.
those rolls.
I don't care what size you are. I'm serious. And this is Kim's opinion. And everybody got their own opinion. I put my disclaimer. It is not sexy
It's
if you are
not.
a size 0 with dimples showing through your stuff. Or, and I'm talking about, like, I'm talking about looking like a little bag of
And
potatoes.
it's even weirder looking for the slimmer girls to be all flat, because I'm like, you look at me, you're expecting to see a roll or two, but like somebody that's like a size 5'6" and they're like all illiform shaped and stuff, like just do something, get some control tops, just help
And
help
it doesn't matter. Whatever your shape is a shape God gave you. So no, I'm not saying again, and on this show, that your shape is something to laugh at or anything like that, because everybody has
just
the
move,
shapes
present your best,
that God
just
gave them.
put your best foot forward.
What we're saying is, and I'm saying it with Misty, put something that offers some slimming. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, some smoothing, not slimming, some smoothing of whatever stuff we got going on in our undergarment area. Smooth it
Yeah.
out, because we don't. And I don't. At first, I thought it was a church thing only because I go to extremes to lock stuff down. I mean,
Yeah.
I go to extremes, but then I realize even if I'm not in the church environment, when I'm somewhere else, I still don't want to be just you jiggling,
Yeah.
baby. You know,
Yeah.
or maybe, I don't know. Maybe in certain environments, I guess. I mean, sometimes don't get me wrong. I'm trying to be sexy with my husband. Like, hey, what? You don't know about this, right? But not just in the general public where I'm like jingling, 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 jingling.
Yeah, I'm like addicted to control tops at this stage of my life. So if I don't feel like I'm kind of, like smoothed out, I'm just like that'll be on my brain for the whole time. Like I'm like,
Something's not right. Something's not. Yeah. Like right now, this quarantine kind of situation, I have not worn not one pair, not one time. I'm totally relaxed. So y'all are seeing me from here up. You be like, what she got going? What? She is way relaxed. Like, oh. So yeah, but when you go out and present yourself to
yeah,
the world,
yeah.
put that best self forward. That's an important tip that was shared by Misty. Okay, let me see any other final comments. Great tips. Enjoying this interview. Thank you for sharing, ladies. You are too funny. Oh, Tanya is the homeschool coach. I had her on this week. So make sure you go and check out her episode. She was sharing with people how to properly be engaged in your children's education. She's the homeschool coach. Her video is right on my YouTube channel. Check her interview out. It was great. Thank you, Ms. Virginia. I enjoyed what I was able to catch in this segment. All
Oh,
right.
thank you.
All right, I think I tried to still go ahead and give a full hour because I didn't want to deprive you of the opportunity to share what you needed to get across to the audience. And thank you all today for bearing with us with the technical difficulties. Things happen, and you are the best studio audience. I know that there are other studio audiences in the world, but I believe that I have the best studio audience. You know why? Because you guys get on here, you engage and interact with the guests that are on. You ask some great questions. You also keep it real. So I like the fact that you're like, oh, she is keeping it real. You're too funny. I mean, y'all are really a great audience. So thank you for your support here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And I can't wait for us to continue to go on this journey together. Tomorrow is what? It's Freestyle
Freestyle Friday.
Friday. And yeah, if your internet's better tomorrow, Misty, pop on Freestyle Friday and make your point again. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But let me go over a couple of things we're going to talk about. Definitely, we're going to obviously say some stuff about the DNC convention. So make sure we talk about that, talking about colleges and some of the school closings, talking about some celebrity things. People have been writing in saying what they want to talk about. So I'm glad that you guys are giving me topics, some people that have passed away that we want to acknowledge as well. Lots of good topics to talk about. So let's get ready for Freestyle Friday. You can email me, Kim at thebalancedoctor.tv. And people always say, what's the balance doctor? The balance doctor, there's the medical doctor, there is the PhD, then there is the we know the MD, that's the medical doctor. But
Yeah.
then there is the BD, the balance doctor, and that's me. Okay. So anyway, make sure you guys email me if you have any things that you want covered on Freestyle Friday. I want to have some raw discussion. Let's get right on and start talking about these hot topics and trending topics and things that matter to you as a viewer tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. And then Monday, I have a great guest coming on. I have a lot of guests that are coming on that are just phenomenal. So I can't wait for you guys to continue to tune in. We're going to go backstage, Misty, for the after party. You ready?
All right. Definitely. Definitely.
You got something you're going to share with the after party people?
I have to fill in the blank of what I was trying to say on camera here.
Oh, see y'all. Okay. So there you have it. We're getting ready to go to the after party, and I'm gonna put this up here, even though today I didn't get to honor it, but I still want every viewer to know Monday through Friday from 12 to 12:30. Quest Church has a prayer line, and that's Pastor Jacobs is praying for COVID-19, and you can still get another 10 minutes of it. It's some great prayer that he goes over to help let people know around the world that there's a church praying for people that are still experiencing some significant difficulties. 978-990-5000, and you have to put in the access code 322083 and hit the pound sign, and that'll throw you right into the prayer that's happening, and it's really midstream right now. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Misty.
Thank you for having me. I had a wonderful time.
I'm so glad. Okay, everybody, tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Right when you get on, I'll give you the link. If you want to pop on the screen with me, you can do that as well. Sometimes Sean, my best friend, pops on. But if you also want to pop on, you can do that as well. Have a great one, everybody.